Visire ferdig Monica Schleverkets Kattels of Freck Gehonig and Shirm Gulufus Gehericus Scoopsham Paris Chocolate Blonde There is love in it, we can't spot all that I could spawn it, cause when the love she took part on me.
Welcome to the historic hill of Faughart. This is an ancient place steeped in history and legends. The original settlement on this site was 3 times the size of this graveyard, and its boundaries included the motte where the bonfire is tonight. It is the birthplace of a saint, the resting place of a king. It has St. Brigid's Holy Well and the ruins of a medieval abbey where we now stand. It has always been a significant place through history, and our community group want people to enjoy and appreciate this wonderful place on our doorstep. But tonight we're here to celebrate our most famous local, Brigid, who was born here over 1,500 years ago. The branch of light or branch of life that was carried at the front of the procession tonight is a branch of one of the mighty trees that was toppled at the shrine by Storm Ewan. We've placed 4 lanterns on this branch, each representing one of the 4 aspects of Brigid, which we're celebrating tonight. Brigid the saint, Brigid the goddess, Brigid the woman, Brigid the local. Saint Brigid was a very spiritual person who has a lot of miracles and special blessings connected to her. Thousands of people from all over Ireland and beyond visit her shrine and holy well throughout the year. All over the world you'll find her unique crosses and numerous churches named in her honour. She is our matron saint and she's held in great esteem. Brigid the goddess is cloaked in myths and mystery. Saint Brigid and Brigid the goddess, lives and stories were intertwined and woven together over time. She was revered in pre-Christian times, and many people continue to admire her attributes today. Brigid the woman, she was very real and extraordinary. She embodied the pre-Christian and Christian Celtic spirit. She was born on this site in the 5th century, and she walked and played on this hill. She grew up in a tough and harsh world, dominated by men, but she did not accept the status quo. It is said that she had a fire in her heart and soul, and that is why we celebrate her with a candlelit procession, bringing the fire back to where her initial spark was ignited, a spark that grew into a mighty flame that now glows across the whole world. Her mother, originally a slave, became the second wife of the local chieftain. Imagine a world where women had no power in their homes or in their communities. This was Brigid's reality. Despite this, Brigid from Faughart was determined to help the poor and needy by feeding them and helping them in any way she could. She eventually settled in Kildare, where she founded the first double monastery in Ireland, where men and women worked, lived and prayed side by side. This was an incredible achievement for any person, but spectacularly so for a woman in the 5th century. Just reflect on that for a moment. 1,500 years ago, a woman from this area reached that height. Brigid was also said to have had a fire within her. She knew what she wanted and what she had to do to get it. She let nothing and no one stop her from achieving her goals. She broke through all the glass ceilings of her day, and this is the message I'd like you to take home tonight, especially to all of the younger girls and women. See Brigid as an inspiration, as a female with a fire and energy dancing inside her, a woman who realised anything was possible with determination and effort. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Believe in yourself. Now, I'm going to invite some 6th class girls from the 3 schools in our parish to tell us in their own words what Brigid meant to them. They'll come from Kilcurry National School, Fatima National School and Faughart National School. We'll begin with Kilcurry.
Hello, our names are Anya and Holly. We are the 6th classes at Kilcurry National School. When I think of St. Brigid, I think of the saint who was born here and all the people she helped in her lifetime. She was very good to the poor and worked very hard to make their lives better.
When I think of St. Brigid, I think of all the people that visit her shrine in Holywell and pray to her asking for help. I am happy that St. Brigid is the patron saint of Ireland. Our school is very deep in tradition when it comes to St. Brigid's Day. Every year before the day, some of the teachers and students make crosses and each student gets a cross.
St. Brigid is very inspirational for girls like us. St. Brigid showed great courage and kindness. She showed us that anything is possible once you believe. Thank you, St. Brigid.
Now the girls from Fatima.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming today. I'm here to talk about St. Brigid, the goddess. St. Brigid is super important, especially here at Faughart graveyard where she was born. She's a figure of light and hope, and many people believe she brings blessings to those who honour her. To me, St. Brigid means courage and kindness. She's like the best parts of spring, bringing new life, joy and warmth after a long winter. She teaches us to be brave, to care for others, and to always find a way to make the world a better place. Because of her, we learn to keep our hearts open and to spread love wherever we go. St. Brigid the goddess was a fantastic superhero. She had amazing powers of fire and healing and creativity. She could make fire dance with her fingers, but she wasn't just making campfires. Her fires represent warmth, light, and even spark of creativity in people's minds. It was like she could brighten anyone's day. Brigid was like a magical doctor. If anyone was sick or hurt, they would ask St. Brigid to help them. She would use her special powers to make them feel better. Her touch could heal, and her herbs were the best cures in the land. Brigid loved stories and poems. She could make the most magical poems. Some people say she could make people's hearts dance with her words. She helped poets and storytellers find their inspiration, giving them a special gift. I hope we all continue to carry St. Brigid's spirit in our hearts and live with the courage and kindness that she showed us. Thank you for listening.
And our final pupils this evening.
Brigid, the local girl who grew up here in Faughart, was a true pioneer of her time. She remains a beacon of inspiration for us all, especially young people today facing a world of new challenges. Brigid's legacy is filled with acts of kindness, from feeding the hungry to helping those in need, values that are more important than ever as confronting global issues like climate change, food insecurity and natural disasters. What makes Brigid even more extraordinary is her deep connection with nature. She understood the importance of protecting the land, caring for animals and using resources wisely. If Brigid were here today, she would likely be at the forefront of environmental action, standing up for the planet just as she stood up for those in need. As we witness the destruction caused by recent storms like Storm Owen and wildfires in Los Angeles and the devastating effects of climate change, we are reminded of the urgent need for our care and our environment. Principles Brigid lived by. Brigid, the matron saint of Ireland, is more than just a historical figure. She's a role model for how we can respond to today's challenges with courage and compassion. She stood up for what she believed in, and in a world where young activists are speaking out about climate action, equality, and justice, Brigid's fearless spirit reminds us that our voices matter. At Faughart CNS, we are proud to be a DCU Changemaker school, which means we actively promote leadership, creativity, empathy, and teamwork, qualities Brigid herself embodied. Like Brigid, we are encouraged to take action, make a difference, and use our skills to create positive change in our world. Her story is not just story from the past, it's a powerful lesson for today. Whether standing up for the environment, helping those in need, or making a difference in our communities, Brigid teaches us that each of us has the power to be a change maker. She's a hero, not just for Faughart, but for the whole world, a timeless symbol of hope and action in the face of adversity. As students in the Changemaker School, we carry forward her spirit of innovation and empathy, proving that even small actions can lead to a great change.
Wow, our future is safe with these future women. Well done. Now I will recite a poem by poet Siobhan McMahon, who was hoping to be here tonight, but sadly is nursing her unwell mother. Our thoughts are with both of them. This poem is called Message from Brigid, and it was specially commissioned by the Brigid of Faughart group. The first verse of this poem was written in gold leaf on the green building opposite the St. Brigid mural in Bridge Street. I am born on the threshold between worlds, between the wastelands of despair and the promise of a new dawn. Let the great fires be lit on every holy mountain of this land. Let all the holy wells sing out for joy. Rise from the ashes of your forgetting, for I have travelled through the dark dreaming of your ancestors, through shame and fear, and grief and loss and death, carrying the flame of truth in my 10,000 arms, burning every illusion into ash, until all that is left is love. Finally, on behalf of Faughart Community Group, a huge thanks to everyone for coming along tonight. Thank you to Louth County Council for their financial support, and a big thank you to all our volunteers, especially those that carried Brigid that long walk up the hill. Before you all go, I would like to wish our youngest volunteer, Connell White, a very happy 15th birthday. We hope you enjoyed this very unique, magical birthday. We hope to see you again next year. Go raibh míle maith agat a gcuimh a cóide agus broth bríd arán. And now, as a final treat, I've just been told, our musicians are going to perform a first performance of this unique piece which they have written, and they're going to perform for us now for St. Brigid's Festival.
We are a boo, and this song is called Brigid of Faughart. Hope you enjoy. Brigid of Faughart, we honour your name. Goddess and saint, one and the same. Your memory we cherish, in stories we tell, with ribbons on trees around old Faughart well. Brigid of Faughart, we honour your name. Goddess and saint, one and the same. Bridge na forage, an order dunham, Bangia is neve, is ornate. Goddess of Imbal, queen of spring, bringer of life, your praises we sing. Mother of nature, your land is in flower, we honour your guidance, wisdom and power. Brigid of Faughart, we honour your name. Goddess and saint, one and the same. Bridge na forage, on order danium, Bangia is neve, is ornate. Father a king, mother a slave, Riches and wealth to the poor you gave. Saint of Ireland, Abbess of Kildare, for famed for your learning, beauty and care. Brigid of Faughart, we honour your name. Goddess and saint, one and the same. Bridge na Faughart, honor de Daniel, Bangia is neve, is on aid. The spirit of Brigid burns on like a flame, weaved into our hearts like the cross of your name. We honour your memory, your name shall endure, like the waters of Faughart, eternal and pure. Brigid of Faughart, we honour your name. Goddess and saint, one and the same. Bridge na Faughart, honor de Daniel, Bangia is neve, is on aid. Bridge na Faughart, honor de Daniel, Bangia is neve, is on aid.